Hey everyone, it's Colin here at etrailer, and today we have a 2020 Ford Ranger. Now we're going to go ahead and do a test fit of the Titan Chain Twist Link Snow Tire Chains. Now the tire size on our Ranger today is going to be 265/60 R18. You want to double check your tire size to make sure it's going to fit with this chain. If you don't know how to check your tire size, it's usually on the sidewall of your tire. So with our Ranger, it's sitting right here. The twist link pattern on our cross links, like I said, is going to give you great traction through some heavier snow. It'll give you good traction through ice as well, where the twist link design is more geared towards those heavier snowfalls to make sure that your links don't jar up at all. And it's also going to give you a much smoother ride through the weather as well. Now we have a low carbon steel construction on these chains that's going to be very strong and durable, and it's also going to resist rust and corrosion. And you can see the ladder pattern we have on the chains. These are going to be great for starts and stops, and just to make sure that you have the traction that you need while you're out there. The chains do have a speed rating of 30 miles per hour, so just make sure you're keeping it slow in those conditions. They do come in a quantity of 2 as well. We got this nice canvas sack that makes for very easy storage when they're not in use. Now you can see we have them installed in the rear of our Ranger because it is a rear-wheel drive vehicle. However, if your Ranger has all-wheel or four-wheel drive and you want to have a set for the front tires as well, just use the same part number. Now that we've gone over some of those features, I'll go ahead and walk you through how to install them. I always suggest doing this when you get your chains, no matter if they're these Titan chains or whatever set you get, just so when you find yourself in an inclement weather situation, you know exactly how to get them on and shouldn't run into any issues. Now the first thing you want to do is you want to lay out your chains flat like we have them right here. You want to check them over, just make sure there's no kinks or twists in the links or any broken links. You may need to make some repairs to it before you can use it, but as long as they're all good like these are, what we'll do is grab a hold of them and drape them over the top and sides of our tire. And the first connection we need to make is on the back side of the tire right here. We have these 5 extra links. Now we've already tested this before. We're going to go back to the 5th link because we just want to make sure we get a snug fit on our chain. It seems pretty loose back here, but once we pull on the front side, it'll tighten up. Now we have the same 5 links right here, and instead of a hook, we have this lever, and what we're going to do is put the lever through that 5th link. You want to make sure you get the lever through the same link number that you did on the back side, and once we do that, we can kind of pull it to lock it up. You can see we have these extra links right here. With these and the ones in the back, you have a couple options. You can zip tie them up. You can cut them off if you have the tools to do that. But right here in the front, just to avoid that, what we're going to do is kind of feed the extra links over top of that lever with it. And we'll pull back on it. There's a link on the other side where we get it onto that hook. Just like that. You can see we got a pretty snug fit on our tire. And like I said, if you're finding this a little bit more slack than you would like, those rubber tensioners are a really nice additional thing to throw on your chains to make sure that they are snug on your tire. Something I always recommend with any of these ladder pattern style chains is picking up a rubber tensioner while you're here. Make sure they're snug on your tire, and it's also going to help keep them centered as well while you're driving. Kind of come straight across. We'll do the same for the other ones. Now once you've got the chains installed on both sides of your Ranger, go ahead and drive forward a little bit and then stop, and then you probably want to get out and check to make sure that the chains are working properly and that they're still centered on your tire. As long as everything is good there, then you're ready to hit the road. Well, thank y'all for watching, and I hope this information helped you out, but that'll do it for a look at the Titan Chain Twist Link Snow Tire Chains on our 2020 Ford Ranger.